My name's Chad Westbrook, founder of Service Alignment, and I'm going to explain to you guys why ultimately your close ratio, or let's just say your book of business, isn't actually working. There's a reason you guys have low close ratios. When I say close ratio, what I mean is the amount of jobs that you quote to the amount of jobs you sell. And in my world as a sales expert, like that is the absolute wrong ratio to be looking at, because once you get to the quoting side, you've already wasted your team's time. And if you're coming into an existing business, I mean, I see this all the time. You go into existing business, you say, hey, what's your book of business like? And all I get is like this entire stack of stalled quotes that they quoted maybe weeks or months, or sometimes I go in there and they're years old. When it comes to selling jobs, the first thing that you have to understand is that the customer has to have a problem, right? Or a goal big enough to actually spend money to fix. Everything you do, including following up, which is the worst part, because once you deliver the quote, you give all of the power to the customer, and they got the choice to never even answer your phone call again. Of course, they're going to answer your phone call before you gave them a quote because they want something from you. But if you don't do a good job figuring out, number one, if the problem is even big enough for them to do something, you're setting yourself up for failure to begin with. I promise you, no one goes through and wastes their time meeting with a roofing contractor to not do anything about it. It's up to you guys as a sales rep. If you want to sell more, get better opportunities. I mean, that's really what it is. It means go out and find the 3 out of those 10 that actually have problems big enough to spend money to fix it. Right? I think like food manufacturing plants, let's just say Kraft, for example, if I throw it out there, if they have a drop of water that comes in on food, it's completely contaminated, which means they can't sell it. It means that that food is garbage. 1 drop of water. And they'll have the FDA up their ass because now they have contaminated products. So they close the area off, they quarantine it. They obviously have to get a roofer out there to be able to fix it. I mean, what's that downtime cost? No, I've said it in some of my other videos. Nobody cares about the roof, right? The only problem they truly care about is the impact that they have to their business. So if you really want to do something good, find out if the problem is big enough to act. That's your first step. That's the first thing you need to do. And if the problem's not big enough, don't be afraid to walk away. You'll find something better to do, because I would much rather talk to someone who has a problem big enough. And if you don't have anybody that has a problem big enough, keep hunting. Trust me. Don't tell me that there's nothing out there. Don't tell me that there's no roof leaks, or everybody has a roofer, or whatever other excuse you have. Sell yourself as a value. And if you can't go in and help that customer clarify what their problem is and help them understand it, you might as well give up. All right. If you guys are a sales professional and you didn't like this, comment below, because I want to know what you guys are doing that ultimately takes you out of the commodity side, but you're not solving problems. If you guys like it, follow it. I got some other stuff that's coming through, and thanks for watching.